Hi friends, how are y'all doing today? So I am having my second cup of coffee and it's just heaven. My white cloud on top. It's warm. It's warming up my hands. You just heard Tiggy jump on my bed. All three cats have been laying on my bed. Also, both of the dogs are in here. So Sandy's laying right here and Max is on the other side of the bed. So we're going to talk about something right now that is the opposite of frugal. It's a luxury. It's excessive. You know how when you think of luxury, you just think of excess and just the sky's the limit and, you know, that type of thing. Well, what I have learned the past couple days is if it's too cold and your water pipes pump breaks or their pipes freeze or whatever and you don't have water, just trying to keep your skin clean is about all you can do. So back in the Victorian times, when people had to cart their water, which was only like 120 years ago? Back in those times when people had to cart their water, they weren't concerned about how their hair looked, and I mean they braided it and such, but not like today, you know. And they weren't concerned with makeup unless they were just ladies of leisure because their husbands were lords or, you know, whatever. So, putting on makeup is a luxury. It's not frugal at all. You also have to have time to put it on. And you have to be able to take it off. I mean, so yeah. But you can make putting on makeup if you have the time, if you have the inclination, if you want to do it. It's, you know, giving yourself that little bit of time that you may need. And it is a luxury, but if you allow that luxury and you can, like you can afford to do it and you have the means to do it, come on now, let's at least let that part be frugal, right? So during the pandemic, the Dollar Tree was not carrying things like this. I just found this. Well, before this whole thing started, right? So I've been checking back at my Dollar Tree to see if they have this that I've seen on the Dollar Tree haul or that I've seen. And sometimes they don't. Sometimes they have it, but it's in a totally different color. And sometimes they have things that I haven't seen in other people's haul. And that's the case with this. This is Wet n Wild Intuitive Blend Shade Adjusting Foundation Primer. This is not a foundation. When it comes out, it looks kind of like this. Oh, and that may be overexposed. But it's just a primer. So I am going to turn the camera off. I'm going to put this primer on my face because I've already moisturized, and I'm going to put this Wet n Wild Coverall Cream Foundation all over my face. And of course, if you can find foundation at the Dollar Tree, most likely you won't find it in your color, but if you happen to, you're lucky. And this is in 815 Fair. So yeah, I'm going to put that on. This is what my face looks like before, and then I'll show you after. So in trying to get you guys to be able to actually see my face in this dark room, I hope I'm not overexposing myself. I know I look like a floating head because everything's dark behind me, and I apologize for that, but I mean, like, I don't make makeup videos. Maybe I should turn that top light on. Okay, so I had a bit of an allergy fit earlier, as you could probably hear in my voice, and I had to take an allergy pill this morning. So This makeup may not hold around the nose area today, but I do want to show you guys what it looks like. So this is not, don't buy this expecting to have any coverage. Mine doesn't. It's just like moisturizer with tiny little beads, which I don't know what those beads are for. I can't read stuff that small. But it does make a good primer. You just, you know, the beads will just come off because I don't know what they are, but they either dissolve or come off. I'm not sure. But it feels good on my face. And then this also is really a high coverage foundation. So if you're my complexion, or you can wear the fair color foundation, pick it up if you want full coverage. It's very matte. It's not, doesn't have any of this special satin finish or dewy finish or whatever. It's just matte. And the opening is really big, so you have to be careful. You can't like hold it upside down and squeeze it. You should probably just squeeze it from the top because the opening is really big. And then I picked up, hang on, right beside the mirror. I picked up this Wet n Wild Gel Lip Balm, and that is what this looks like. So I've also tried this 2 or 3 times, and I just got a mirror. I really like the big mirrors in these particular Milani palettes, the Bold Obsessions, and these are the colors you can see. I use them a lot. I recommend this eyeshadow palette 100%. So I got that to look down, so I don't have to keep looking right there. So this feels really good, and I kind of needed it because of the weather, and also because I just put foundation on, which kind of gets on your lips and makes them feel dry. So I'm just going to put this on my lips right now. And then I also got this Come Correct Wet n Wild Come Correct concealer, and it is in medium golden. So it's a little dark for me, but they didn't have, like I said, it doesn't come in all shade ranges at the Dollar Tree, and they didn't have a lighter one. So I have used this before, and it is it smells kind of like mineral oil or something. It is an oily concealer, which I don't think I've ever had an oily concealer. And yeah, but it smells good. I mean, it smells fine. I wouldn't say it smells good. And it covers fine. So I'm just shaking it up. This is what the tube looks like. I showed you the box. This is what the box looks like. And I'm going to put that on, and I'll see you in a minute. So this is what the concealer looks like before I blend it out, if you're curious. Okay, so what do you guys think? I don't know if I'm in focus or not. Did it cover? Does it look weird? Okay, so what I do next, usually if I have the time, I bought these at Burke's. The brand is Bliss, and I can't read that. I mean, come on now. But I remember they were advertised as a lip and a cheek product, and they have, I think they're made with like coconut oil or something. I don't know. But today I'm going to use this color, and what I do, get my little mirror again, is, I know this may seem weird to you, and it was weird to me before I saw Jessica Braun do it, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. So you just put, now she didn't do it with this with this, but she did do it with some sort of creamy cheek product. And you take a stipple brush and you just kind of blend it, and what it does is it makes your cheeks seem to have like this natural glow from the inside. So I mean, if your skin is oily, you might not want to do this. So I'm going to put the other side on, and then we'll be right back. So I also found this from the same line. This is Coverall Pressed Powder in Light Medium. And I've also been playing around with this. And let me scoot you in a little bit. I know my cheek color may look a little crazy right now, but that's because I don't have any eyeshadow on. So, because my hair is light, you can't really see my eyelashes or my eyebrows, so I look kind of washed out and sick. Yay. So I am using this little sponge applicator that they gave, and I'm just like tapping it under my eye for a minute. And this is how I have been using it, because it says it's pressed powder. I don't want to put my my powder brush in it. And I'm just setting the parts of my face. I don't want a dewy look. I'm an 80s. I started putting on my makeup in the 80s, and we didn't do shiny back then. I'm not used to it. I don't mind the look of a little highlighter, but I don't want to be super shiny. So I don't do it super slow. I was just doing that to show you guys. But I just do that. I just put it all over, and then I take my brush, which is from the drugstore. I think it's Eco Tools, and I just blend it with the brush so you can't see those lines. Okay, I bought these. I haven't seen anybody else haul these, but these are Wet n Wild Keep Going Waterproof Sweat-Proof Eyeshadow. And I found two colors. This is one of the colors. What is that? Protein Shake. So I was able to find two colors, and I mean the pink ends kind of throw you off. Okay, what does that say? I can't read that far. Running naked. So I have used these. This one, Protein Shake, is a little much. This one doesn't show up enough. But I'm using this little smudge brush. Oops, sorry, I'm using this little smudge brush. I'll put my hand in front of it. And I'm going to put it on my eyelid and blend it out with that. And then I'll show you what it looks like. Tell me if you think I made a good or bad choice. So, do you guys remember this? The Broadway eyebrow kit that I bought in my last Dollar Tree video? I'll try not to blind you. Okay, let me do it this way. I try not to blind you, but this is the wax. This is the lighter color. That's the darker color, and it comes with a spoolie and an angled brush. And the packaging is wonderful. This is a great steal for $1. If you have darker eyebrows, or you want darker eyebrows, like me, because they're like almost gray by now. So I did pencil in with this angled brush, which you can also get at the Dollar Tree. Some of that. And now I am going to curl my lashes. And I am using, so I gonna curl my lashes, and I'm going to use this Snap Scare that I just bought in this dark burgundy color. And the reason I'm using this is because it doesn't seem to smudge, and if for some reason, God forbid, I mean, this won't happen, but I mean, it happened the other day. I had to go to bed and I couldn't take my makeup off because we didn't have any running water. And I wasn't willing to use any of the drinking water for taking off my makeup. So this doesn't really flake off. I don't know, it just disappears. Somehow it just disappears. So whether that's a sign of a good mascara or the bad mascara, you be the judge. That's why I'm using this today. It does show on your lashes. It shows on mine. It's not as dramatic as the black, but I like it, and I think it is worth $1. So, and my daughter wanted the blue one. I gave her the blue one, and she likes it. She's also 20, so. But if you like electric blue on your eyelashes, go for it. I mean, you know, you do you. I mean, I'm watching Emily Noel on my phone, so yeah. This is what that mascara looks like after one coat. I'm also going to put some butter bronzer on, just a little bit, and then I'm going to put on some Essence Pure Nude highlighter and be my highlight, because this just makes you really glowy. It's really inexpensive. That's what it looks like. Can you see that? Maybe I should do it. Okay. That's what it looks like. It just makes you look really glowy and not like, you know, that's very pretty, and it's kind of, it just looks kind of natural. I mean, anyway, I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back. So obviously I have bought a few things that have been recommended by the beauty community, like this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have, and I'm not upset about it. I think that if you have extra money, or if you save up your money and you want to buy something nice and luxurious, then that's what you should do. It should always be in your price range. I'm not going to spend $100 on a highlighter. I mean, a bronzer. I'm not going to spend $100 on a highlighter. This was like $3, I think. It was definitely under $5. I think it was around $3. I bought it at Ulta. On retailmenot.com, they usually have an Ulta coupon, $3 off of $15. So you can wait until you need some of the shampoo that you use when they do their leader sale or whatever. You can wait until the sale that you want shows up, and then use the coupon and buy one of these on the Ulta website or go into the store. My local grocery store has a big makeup section, H-E-B. And if you don't, I think this is how it still is, but I may be wrong. But the last time I bought makeup, they had like a return policy. If you don't like it, you can return it and like get the shade you want, or you just don't like it, you just don't like it. So like if I didn't like this, I bought this at H-E-B. I waited until there was a 40% off coupon. I bought it at H-E-B. So this probably cost me like $8. So, but I wanted it, and it works well, and I'm happy to have it. But you know, it fits within my price range. It is something that they recommended. I don't have a drawer full. I have the one, and I'm happy to have it. I do have more highlighters than I possibly need, but I'm happy to have this one, and I haven't spent probably more than like $3 on a highlighter. You know, I just haven't. You can use eyeshadow. If you don't have a highlighter, you have a sparkly eyeshadow that's like your skin color, use it. I mean, who cares? Who's gonna know? My point is, it's okay to spend money, in my opinion, if you have it, on one of an item, the best quality you can afford. Just make sure they have a return policy and you use a coupon. So I was also able to pick this up. I don't know if you guys saw this. This is a setting spray, and if it wasn't at the Dollar Tree, I don't know if I would go search for it. But I bought it, so I'm going to use it, and I'm not sure that it does any good at all. My daughter, I bought one for me, one for my daughter, and my daughter says she thinks it really holds her makeup in place, so let's go with her opinion. This says Sheer Envy Setting Spray, charcoal to detoxify, anti-blue light, anti-pollution, antioxidant, 12-hour protect hydration, shake well. So, yep, let's just spray some of this on. So you see, I don't know if you can see, it doesn't really smell like anything. It was a very fine mist. There are no like little water droplets on my face. If you can still find this, yeah, I would say pick it up because it feels nice. And it's fun to do, right? So is it necessary? None of this is necessary, but it's $1. So the last thing I got, and I hadn't seen anybody else haul this either. This is a hard candy lip product. It says it's a ombre lipstick, but it's very sheer, and this is what the colors look like. You can see the top is kind of a reddish and the bottom is kind of a taupe, and that's kind of the look that I am going for today, just because that's the products that they had. So I'm going to put the red on the outline of my lips. What do you think? I think I also got another lip product. I used it once and I didn't like it. I'm going to try it again, but it doesn't say liquid catsuit. It says Wet n Wild Mega Last liquid lip color, and it's very gorgeous in the tube, and it's a nice color. I thought it was a nice color. I only found it in this color, and this is what it looks like on my hand. Maybe if I show it that way, that'd be better. That's what it looks like on my hand, but it dried funny on my lips. So it's kind of cold here today and dry anyway. I don't want to put it on my lips, so I would recommend this. It's not like made to last. If you have perfectly unchapped lips, or if you have young lips, this is fine. It lasts forever. I'm gonna tell you that. But if I were an older person, or my age, you know, I would go for this because it's more moisturizing. So, yeah, of all the things that I have demonstrated today, the only one that didn't live up to its name was, I'm gonna find it, was this. However, I'm not mad that I bought it because it feels really good on my skin. I had put moisturizer on it already, but this feels really good. And how do y'all like my new ring? I don't know if y'all noticed it. I usually wear a silver buckle. Mark got me this for Valentine's. It's called A Mother's Love. Can you see in the negative space? Can you see? But anyway, I told him I wanted this. We have a shop down here in Texas called James Avery. I don't know if you've heard of him. James Avery Artisan Jewelry. And Us Texas girls really like our James Avery, and so Mark gets me a piece from time to time, and I think this is just beautiful. So anyway, that's not what this video is about. So yeah, the only one, and I'm not mad that I bought it. I'm not too happy about the lip products that I have purchased recently. This Mega Last and the matte lip lacquer. But I'm going to wait for spring for these before I declutter them, because I might like them in spring or summer when it's hot and I'm wearing lighter clothes. So this is it. This is the look, and we didn't spend too much money, and I don't know about you, but I feel put together, and I could do to like put some hairspray on my hair and smooth it down a bit, but other than that, and spraying some Bath and Body Works Champagne Rose. I got this at the SAS, I think last year. This was the one fragrance from the Rose line that I really loved, and it's perfect for like this time of year. So yep, now I'm ready. I have my earrings on, my scarf, my sweatshirt that you guys saw me haul in my thrift haul, and this scarf came from the thrift store, and these earrings were from Walmart. So yep. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was going to make this into a vlog, but I think this part's going to be pretty long as it is, so I'm just going to make this makeup part into my own its own little video. And so anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, I do plan on making these type of makeup frugal videos when I find some things at the Dollar Tree that I think I will use. I'm not going to pick up things that I don't think I'll use, but if I find some things that look interesting, I will definitely do another one of these, and you guys can give me any feedback that you want. So yep, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to have you, and I hope you guys have a great day, and you stay warm and stay hydrated, and just yeah, make the most of the time you have, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.